Welcome, welcome. This is your boy Jazan Azari, and today is a very special day for people that are in love. Let's just put it that way. Today is Valentine's Day, and today we're going to get into a few topics that got DM'd to me. People messaged me over the last few weeks because I posed a couple questions. And one of the questions was, how do you know you're in love? Well, how do you? For me, love is one of those things where it just finds you. For me, it always finds me when I'm working because I'm always working. But I asked a lot of people, when do they know or how do they find love? And most of them say they seek love. And to me, I feel like that's nice and cool, but I feel like if your mission is to find love sometimes, you will turn affection in a way into what you want it to be. Because I mean, you make things what you want them to be. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, I was like, oh, people actually seek love. I mean, there are the ones I used to be in my younger days, I guess you would say. Um, love the feeling of being in love, but after you come through love a few times, you tend not to look for love. And to the ones that say they love to love and they seek love, y'all are some soldiers because, ooh, love will have you do some stupid stuff. I can attest to some of that, but for the ones out there that just let love find them, I also asked them, I was like, well, how do you know it's love when it happens? And most of them just say it's not forced. And I will say, the times I have been quote unquote in love, it just naturally happened. Like it happened quickly too sometimes. Um like it wasn't forced. I wasn't looking for it. I was just minding my business like I always am. Over here eating my sandwich, eating my wings. But no, like love is such a beautiful thing. And when it finds you, it's just so warm and special. It just puts you in a trance of some sort, I guess you would say. And, you just start uncovering parts of your life that you haven't before. And for me, I will say the last time I was in love, I kind of became fearless, I guess you can say. Because when you're around somebody that you quote unquote love, like they put you at ease. And then when you're placed in certain situations that you may have been in previously by yourself or in a situation when you weren't in love, like it puts you in a type of predicament where you just find a different strength. Like my last real love connection, because everybody, you have some type of connection to them in some sort. Um, it got me over my fear of dogs. And when I tell you dogs, like this was a big ass dog. Like my friends were like, "Are you okay? Is that a dog I hear?" I'm like, "Yeah." They was like, "That don't even sound like a small dog. That sounds like a big dog." And I was like, "Yeah." And they was like, "Is he caged up? It sounds like he's moving around." I was like, "He's moving. He's right here by me." They was like, are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." They was like, "This new person you're talking to, you must be in love because we've known you 10 plus years and you always tell us to put our dogs up, and here you are with a dinosaur sized dog just roaming around, sitting and laying in your lap like it's nothing." And I was like, yeah, you know. But I mean, in that moment, yeah, like love just takes over. Like when they say love takes over, oh, love definitely takes over. Um, but I will say love was just one of those things that, it gives you confidence if it's the right type of love. Like if it's actually love, don't get me wrong, because love and lust are two different things. Um, because I will say I was attracted to what that person brought out of me. Let me put it that way. Like they challenged me to be, I guess, braver. You could say that braver, very brave. But yeah, most people they fall in lust. Like, yes, a nice looking individual from head to toe is very beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, like, can you have a real conversation? Can the conversation be of substance? Can you entrust them with your secrets or better yet, your personal feelings? Because a lot of people can't take being unloaded on with personal information that some seem, I guess, unimportant. Because if you don't know the individual well enough, you'll be like, why are you telling me this? But if it's somebody that you love, I mean, you take your time, you sit with them, or you listen if you're on the phone, and you just let them unwind and just stress, like de-stress, and like let them be their authentic self. Like that is my definition of love. Like love to me is not buying gifts, it's not making it a public statement like in a social media post or whatever. Like love to me, when people started asking me, what is love to me? Love is just being present daily. Let's just put it that way. Like I was grown into a family that, Valentine's Day is just one day out of the year. Like for me, every day is Valentine's Day, every day's Christmas, like whatever. Like show me that you love me every day. Like don't just, hey, it's Valentine's Day, let me get you whatever you want. No, get me whatever I want every day. Or let me get you whatever you want every day because that's love. Like I want you to feel appreciated every day. Now, don't get me wrong. You want to appreciate people more on certain days, but Valentine's Day, I just feel like that's just a grab at extra money for businesses. And don't get me wrong. I mean, for people like me that sells merchandise as well, you can check out my website. Yeah, you just don't do it one day because then it doesn't feel as authentic for some people, especially me. Like, it's cool for, I guess, friends get together and do certain stuff. But if you're somebody that I date or that I'm engaged to or married or in a union or whatever the relationship may be, like appreciate me every day. Cause one day you might wake up and I'm dead and gone. Just saying. But yeah, just appreciate me every day because life is short. And that's something I've learned the last 2, maybe 3 years. Like, you just have to appreciate people when they're here. So when it comes to love, be open to it. I know that's hard, especially if you've been hurt in the past. For those people that are probably going to be in the comments like, hey, I hate people because I've been done wrong and da 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 da. I mean, that's cool. You all have to get through the hurt. Um, and the only way to really get through hurt is when somebody new comes into your life. Because I saw this on TikTok and I found it very interesting. Um, don't avoid love. Don't try to, dodge whatever, however you want to phrase it. Like, if you're truly healed, for those that say they are, um, let love you. Don't try to be combative against it. Cause like I've been in positions where sadly, a lot of times, And people are like, "Oh, no, no, no. Let me love you." And I was like, "No, get away. Leave me alone. I'm over here. I want to be with myself." But no, that was because I wasn't completely healed. And now I'm like in a good I think now I'm in a great space. Um, yeah, I'm in a great space. Like I'm not angry at the world. I don't technically need anything or need anybody, but I'm happy with the people that show me love, I guess. And that's all I really need. And when you get to that type of space in your life, I feel like you're healed. Like if you still think about your ex and you get angry, or if you just see an old picture, or you might see a mutual friend, or however you may know the individual, and you just get angry, yeah, you got a long way to go. Because Lord knows I was at that phase. I was like, oh, let me stop. Let me think about it. Let me think real hard. But no, I'm going to kind of close this out and just say love is a very beautiful thing, but how do you know you're in love when you're in love? Because love is tricky. Love is an emotion, and it changes very frequently. But I'll say this: when you find it, you'll know. You can seek it, you can let it come to you. But I'm one of those people. Like love, you'll know. Like it's like the movies almost. Like it just hits you. It just gives you a kiss, a spiritual kiss in an instance. But I want to continue this conversation probably in an audio room. So check my socials. You can find me on social media at JZONAZARI, or you can always ask me a question when you text 404-737-2822 and use the key phrase ask. Yeah, because this is a conversation I want to continue a little further. Because I like hearing people in love. I like giving advice, and that's the direction I want to go with this Cupcake Chats podcast for this season. So yeah, I'll talk to you later.